Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where there's not a lot for us to go after right now in terms of just the big, huge land grabs we've been doing for the last, a bunch of episodes. We've gotten a lot of territory out of it, no doubt about that. There are a few locations we can go after. I don't think Estonia was one of them, but yeah, these claims aren't great. These claims aren't great either. I'd like to go after Poland with some decent claims there, but unfortunately that's not an option, and we didn't get there. We didn't get a claimant in the last war there. Now, Mali is an interesting option. This is an Empire tier realm, so that makes it harder for us to carve up based on the rule set that we're under. Empire realms are tougher, but if we could get, the Kingdom of Mali out of it, or even, the Kingdom of Ghana, is that created? A lot of these are not created, but if we could get some of these, that would be amazing. These are not necessarily going to be great options, but yeah, there's some ways to make our way into Mali. I'd really like to find a way into here. And I feel like our best bet for that, well, there is something that we should do, actually. We should invite claimants. We're missing prestige to do that right now, but we can tick on forward here. But what we should do before we tick forward is we should spend our gold. Scandinavia is pretty low in terms of its development right now, so we could definitely work our way up in this, although technologically it's lacking quite a lot as well. So a lot of these simply cannot be upgraded, but the locations that can be upgraded, we should do so. So we make our way through here, spending down our money, for sure. And what else do we have here? Level 1 castle and city. Okay, that's exciting stuff. Yeah, we definitely want to make our way through this and upgrade what we can. I really wish these guys were all the correct culture, but unfortunately they're not. And so they're missing out on a lot of our cultural innovations because we have every cultural innovation that we can. Ooh, construct holdings. City, thank you very much. And city, thank you very much. We'll get this city upgraded if we could, but we can't. So we'll just look at... Man, they don't even have windmills. It's 1370, guys. Why don't you have windmills in 1370? I have no idea. That's very strange. How are they that far behind in tech? Wild. It's not like we did anything really to, improve our technological gains. We really didn't. They should be this, equally high in technology. I don't know. It's very strange. There's no way to go backwards in tech in this game. So, oh, I keep misclicking that. There we go. Fantastic. There's no way to go backwards in tech in this game, so I don't have any clue what they're even doing. Look at that. They don't even have hoardings. We've had hoardings for 150 years. I don't know. Very strange. But we're just going to invest a bunch of gold up over here. This is just a level 1 castle with a cathedral in it. And nothing else. Okay, whatever. I don't know what to say about that, to be honest. And a lot of these are rented out to holy orders, too. Which is a choice. Not one I would make under most circumstances, but it's a choice. Okay. What else do we have for potential upgrades? Because we've got another 13,000 gold to spend here. We've been banking up gold for quite a long time. And this area definitely needs some additional investment. There's no doubt about that. Sure, we can get this going. The city, some of these can actually get upgraded to level 4 up this way. Exciting. They actually got their technologies. Wild. Who could have seen that coming? AI getting technology. Well, hopefully they will eventually get the tech that they need. But for now, let's see. We've got 6,000 still. We'll build the city here. Upgrading these castles for sure. Just a huge amount of investment in our new territory here. We're dumping a lot of gold into this. Again, it would be really convenient if there was some form of auto-invest feature, but sadly, that does not exist. We've got about 1,000 gold left, and we're running out of places to put it, so that's absolutely fine. We're now out of gold. So that's great. I do want to think about fighting this guy. Specifically for this claim. It's just a single sheikdom. And it would be about attempting to get claimants. How much would that cost us? Because we do want to invite claimants at a certain point as well. 263? That seems doable. So we'll go ahead and do that and see if we manage to get a claimant this way. If we don't, then the plan will be to invite claimants. We'll raise our men-at-arms, our levy troops. This guy's got like 70,000 troops. He calls in a holy order. I didn't actually see. 80,000. Okay. Who's angry? Peasant rabble? I don't care. Enemy ally joins. 83,000. Cool. We can scale our army to 83,000. No big deal. And we'll head on in. We'll get that ticking war score here in a moment. Might is a troublemaker. She's just a cat. I'm not going to compensate you for my cat being a jerk. Okay, we'll go ahead and upgrade this temple. May as well. And do we want to wait on all this? No. We're going to go in and siege, and then we'll raise our men-at-arms up here, and we'll see who else shows up while we're sieging. That'll be fine. Oh, Might died. That's unfortunate. Okay. And we died. Of old age. Okay. Well, that's interesting timing. To be sure. We have no lifestyle chosen here. We probably don't need to be on stewardship. Intrigue is probably okay. We can work on, like, skullduggery focus. Sure, that'll be okay. Now, we are wildly above our domain limit, and that's not hugely shocking. What do we have for a wife? Skill 16 steward. Can we get a better one? Skill 21 steward. Done. We should also marry a few other people. Sure, decent congenital traits there. And what else do we have here? Sure. That'll all be good. Cool. So she is skill 7. She is the skill 21. So we want to make her be our primary spouse. There we go. And we want her to hop over to manage domain. Unfortunately... Okay, there we go. That changed over. Cool. What is this? Unpressed claim on an empire? Okay, whatever. He can do that if he wants. We do need to put in counselors here, so we'll put in this guy as our... No, that didn't go. I guess her as our chancellor. Sure. We'll put in this guy as our steward, and we'll put in this guy as our marshal, and this guy as our spy master. Fantastic. So, I was hoping we get a little more than one from our wife here. $11? $12. That's unfortunate. But we can, of course, hand out some of these castle holdings. We want to hand out a bunch of them. And was there a mosque holding that we held somewhere? There's this castle holding, but that's actually given to a grandmaster. We're going to pull that back and then grant that to someone else. That should not be given to a grandmaster. Tanagra here can be granted out. And then this can be granted out as well. And so can this. Because we can scale down our holdings, no problem. Okay, what other problems would we end up having here? Well, there's a dangerous faction here, Independents. They're likely going to be an actual issue. For right now, I'm not too concerned about them. But they likely will be an actual problem. We'll keep an eye on them. Sure, show in the Emir. Fantastic. So that'll boost up our prestige a little bit. We do need to get our prestige up. I was not expecting to die when we did, but it's all good. So these guys are now too weak to send an ultimatum. Fascinating. And we're just going to head over to Derna. And these guys can head over there when they're finally done raising. This is going to be like one night. Yep, one night. Okay. This guy, the King of Italy, wants to buy a truce from us. We decline. We have claims on him. So that's not going to be a thing. We haven't seen this guy's armies yet. We would like to see them soon enough. But yeah, we definitely don't see them yet. We're just going to continue pushing on through here for now. Okay, we made a friend. Drink up, my friend. Fantastic. We're no longer ill. And how old are we? We are 27. Okay, noted. So that's fine. So these sieges are going to go very, very quickly, right? There's no doubt about that. And we're just going to head over to Alexandria. Apparently we're embarking to get there faster. That's kind of funny. Sure, that's okay. Our single night embarking costing us no gold. Ah, but that gave us vision up here. So we're going to stop moving here. We're going to split off our bombards. Something like this. And they're going to go over here to Alexandria. Now, we'll put this guy in charge. And we're going to move you in. Cool. And we'll group those together. And they're coming out over here. We'll pay an embarking fee of 922. I'm okay with that. This is completely fine. So we're going to siege over here, but fighting their forces is the main purpose that we wanted to fight this war. So that's great. And we're heading on in. Cool. Alexandria is under our control. Now we're going to hit Giza. That's a stack wipe. Okay, this may stack wipe as well. It did. And we can catch these guys down here. That will likely end the war between that and the Siege of Giza. Yeah, 98%. War's over. So we need to look at claimants before we end this war. Sadly, we don't appear to have any there. Let's go through our recent prisoners here. So, time in prison. Yep. That's a sheikdom. That's an emirate. We don't really care too much about these emirates. I mean, the emirates are nice to have, I suppose. We could definitely get that guy. And now we're starting to get down into the European areas. So we didn't get a claim on the kingdom. What we could do is finish this siege and not immediately end the war. We come in over here and siege down their capital first. Then we end the war, just to see if we roll anything interesting up. Okay, apparently we're obnoxious. Good one, Tostig. Okay. So we're going to finish up our Cairo siege. I stand by my right to be paid. Yes. Cool. Okay. So we took Cairo, and we did get some prisoners there, but I right-clicked it compulsively. And we need to check in here and see what we've got. Hello. This is perfection. We negotiate this guy's release as long as he converts, gets recruited. We can't get a hook on him, but that's fine. Now we end this war. There we go. And now, once that truce is up, we can claim this sultanate. Now, we're not, I think, going to get all of the territory, but it's a good chunk. And some of this may or may not become ours. This is a kingdom tier realm, so it should actually... Well, I think it's possible that this guy remains independent, and some of it gets broken up. This guy would become our vassal, and he would get all of that. Okay. It looks like the Caliph would not become his vassal. So I think this is an accurate portrayal of what would happen, but that's okay. I think that's completely fine. So the question now is, what are we going to do about this brewing rebellion? We do need to do something about it. And do we try to fight them? or do we try to get this dealt with diplomatically? And by diplomatically, I mean marriage. Honestly, I think we fight them. We don't have a lot of claims to press right now. The one claim that we do have, we have a 5-year truce. So I think we chill. I think we let these guys fire, and then we deal with them. Cool. We have a new son. And we don't accept these ransoms. These guys will fire in 5 months. Okay. And this guy is going to be the leader. Now, that's interesting. If we drop our rally point right on his capital, is he going to be supplanted? I think that's unlikely. So we're going to start raising our troops when they can send their demand at any time. So that's going to be a couple more months. 2 more months here now. Any moment now. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. 1 more month. Let's go ahead and raise now, actually. So let's go ahead and raise all troops here. It'll take us 3 months to raise, so that's fine. We'll get rid of all of these ransom demands. Cool. And we'll see what this guy thinks. We're raising up all of our forces, for the record. We're going to go negative in cash. They can send their ultimatum at any time. Come on. Send your ultimatum, bud. You can do it. There it is. Okay. So, I will not be threatened. Cool. So we're going to have some desertion here. This is true. But we're going to siege his capital instantly. We see his forces up over here. And we do need a new chancellor. That will be this guy. A new steward. That'll be this guy. And a new spy master. That'll be this guy. I want to split off some forces here. Just like that. And these guys, they're going to head on up here. How much attrition will that end up taking? A lot. Okay, we're just going to chill here for the moment. Actually, look at these guys over here. That's an interesting option. I do want to put in a siege commander here, but we can definitely head over this direction. And he's coming this way. I like it. We're going to come back over here. And he is now leaving. I just didn't want to fight him on hills where he would have that defensive bonus. So we're just going to chill here and wait for him to make a mistake. We're going to move up over here like this. That's a potential mistake. He didn't go for it. Indeed, he did not go for it. Okay. Looks like he's making for this crossing. Which isn't a bad call on his part. It's going to result in 16,000 casualties. That's okay. We're going to make our way down. Okay, he's embarking here. Oh, this is fascinating. He's making a huge mistake right now. He should not cross into our territory. This is really, really bad for him. Okay. So taking a look up here, that siege is going to be done shortly. This is incredibly bad for him. He made a massive mistake here. I don't know why he thought this was a good idea. He should not have crossed into our territory under any circumstances. Not when we were that close. So we can make our way up over this way. And this seems fine to me. He's hiring a bunch of mercenaries. We're going to fight them here. I don't want to be there. Okay, we're going to come up over here and take down some of his mercs. Now I do want to be here. Okay. And he's thinking about potentially taking back his capital. He's moving past it. Oh, he raised up additional mercs here. We're going to go in and help crush those. We did just inherit this mosque, which we do not need to hold. So I want to make sure we have the correct thing selected here. There we go. Beautiful. I also want to take a look at, okay, Catholic populace. I'm not too concerned about that, to be honest. I'm going to send these guys some gold. And I doubt that they're actually going to convert, but I'll demand this guy convert, and this guy, and this guy. Again, they'll probably decline, but we'll see what they think. Okay, so we're going to move our army out over this direction for the time being. Yeah, this guy declined. I expected that. This guy will do it for a hook. Done, but I'm not happy about it. This guy will do it for a hook as well. Done, but again, I'm not happy about it. Okay. No, not you guys. I wanted you to keep sieging. I had the wrong unit selected there. Okay, I'm just thinking right now about how we can maneuver here. This is really nice over here, actually. So this liberty demand just happened. A liberty faction isn't that threatening. With 76% right now, we would end up dropping to high crown authority. I'm not going to be threatened here. Okay. So, we've now got a second rebellion going on. That's fine. We're going to turn around over here. We do need leadership here, which will be like this guy. And we're going to continue to chase this force. However, all we need to do is hold our capital here for this other war. So that'll be okay. We're at 70% here. These guys need to make their way around to here right now. We need to finish this siege. We're at 70% war score here. Okay, that brought us to 75. For the time being, this is safe. We do need a new chancellor. That will be this guy. We do need a new steward. This guy. A new marshal would be this guy. And a new spy master would be this guy. Okay. We need to bring these guys back this direction and look to group up. Cool. Sure, you'll become our friend. We did just finish a task, and apparently we lost a chancellor already. This guy's our spy master. Oh, that's why. Okay, we want to continue to convert faith over here. That'll be fine. And promote culture, please. Thank you. Cool. This guy left the war. Okay. That makes things a lot more complicated. Because we just lost all of our war score. Because he just died and bailed on the war. Now we have to hit here. Wait, that's the Independence War. That's the Liberty War. Yes, that's correct. That does make things a lot more complicated for us. For the record. Is there anything nearby here in the Independence War now? No. Okay, noted. Well, we need to go hit the French capital then. Or rather, the Burgundian capital. And this guy declared war on us. Italy. Okay. I mean, good timing for him. What's he claiming? The de jure stuff. Sure. He's going to end up fighting these these Burgundians, I think. So that's maybe not the worst thing for us. These guys are going to fight each other to some degree. So we're embarking here. And we're going to sail over and hit the Burgundians. Things are definitely getting spicy. There's no doubt about that. But I think we'll be okay. We just need to get this under our control. It was very awkward timing there. Things would have been much better had that guy not left the war when he did. But we'll see here. This guy's the war leader, and he's leading this force up over here right now. And now the Catholics are angry. That's fine. I'm not concerned about the Catholics either. Okay. So this'll take some doing to get this done, but I'm not too concerned about it, to be honest. Okay, so this Independence War, we're now back up to 27%. We need to come up here and siege if we don't want to take attrition. So that's fine. I want to check over this direction. No one is threatening our capital just yet. So as far as this Liberty War goes, we can't white peace it. We might be able to white peace the Independence War. We would be able to. Do we want to? As a follow-up question. I don't know. I think I'm going to think about that. It is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we'll see what we can do to get this all under control. We could definitely white peace this Independence War. And then we'd be able to focus on these others. But I think we're okay. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Casserole, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, James, Shadowwolf, MLohan80, Kentogan, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Kadra, Unisol, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.